All right, part 3 of me trying to learn Bahasa Indonesia using Warung Ready. Just took a quick break to smash the kacang atom coated peanuts, which were delicious. And I finished the rest of my Silver Queen chocolate. So good thing I still have more snacks on hand. Let's continue. Okay, so where is Dimana? So you can see here, like the allocated time for this was 15 minutes. I've gone over, I've taken a break. It was a bit slow to start as well. So 23 minutes, it doesn't really stop you. It's just information, like take as long as you need. Cool, we got that one. Tolong. Tolong. And it shows you how you use it. Okay, so this is really, really cool. If we look down here, there's actually like a hint.
Tolong.
Tolong, which is tolong, so maybe I should elongate it, but it says a thing you wanted. So like, if I want the bill, it's minta bill, minta air putih, minta sedotan, which is straw, plus the action you want done. So you've asked for something, and then you might say, tolong pelan-pelan. So slowly, please. Or tolong tulis. Okay, so that's quite useful. If you want somebody to maybe write down the bill or how much you need, you might say tolong pelan-pelan to slow down, or tolong tulis to write it down for you. Okay, so that's how we use tolong. This is ini. Ini. So I might say ini, right, referring to this pen. Ini. Yeah, got that one. What's that? Okay, so this is something I have. That might be something that I'm like pointing to. What would I say that I don't actually know what this one is, so I'm gonna. I have no idea. How do you say that? I don't actually know what this. Itu.
Itu.
Itu. Okay. So that's brand new to me. So we had no idea. This one. Ooh, like ini satu, maybe? Ini satu? Maybe? Ini satu? Okay. So like this is what I think a lot of people learning a language do, is that we try to do these literal translations from what we know in English to the other language. But clearly this one is, so ini is this, but this one is yang ini.
Yang ini.
So somebody might ask you, or they might point, if you're having like nasi campur, for example, and you go to the smaller warungs, they'll have items, and they'll ask you which one you want. You'll say, yang ini, yang ini, yang ini. Okay, so this one. So nearly, we got half of it. That was idu. Idu? I think that's wrong. Idu? Itu. Itu. I'm going to write that one down. Itu is that. Okay, and that's why it's probably handy to have like a notebook. There is, do you have? Ada ini. Ada ini. Ada ini. Oh, it's just ada. Do you have this? Ada. Do you have? Okay. Oh, yep, we pretty much got that one. So ada is equal. Ada is there is. It's like if I said ada ini, it's like, do you have this? And I might be holding what I'm trying to buy, right? Okay, so ada is fine. This one is yang ini. Yang ini. It's fine. I hit record.
Yang ini.
There we go. That is itu. 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 Cool. Got it. Enough. Ooh. How would I say if I've had enough of something? I almost no idea. Cukup. Okay, so we saw that word earlier when we were kind of practicing sounds. Now we know what it means. Cukup. Cukup is enough. And I had no idea. A little. This might be important, right? If somebody asks you how much like sugar or chili do you want, and I have no idea, how do we say that? Sedikit.
Sedikit.
Okay. Sedikit, sedikit. Which I think if you say it twice, it just means you want like a really tiny amount. So sedikit, sedikit
Sedikit.
is enough. Oh, well, sorry, that's little. Enough was cukup. 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 Yeah. Ooh, only. No clue. Ada. Okay. Right.
Aja.
Aja. So if you remember that phrase at the start, like jalan-jalan aja, I think I was going through it in part one. It's like I'm only walking or I'm wandering. So jalan-jalan aja. So if somebody is on, in Bali, they'll, especially in Bali, like in the touristy areas like Kuta, you'll have everyone, you'll hear the question bike like 10 times. And they're not saying good. They're asking you if you want a ride. You can say jalan-jalan aja, which means I'm just doing this. Okay, we got that one. Actually, I didn't get that one, so I shouldn't have clicked that. A little was sedikit. Sedikit. Got that one. There is, do you have? Ooh. Do you have ada? No. Yeah. It's ada. 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 Yeah, we got that one. So I might say like ada nasi campur. So do you have nasi campur? And they might say yeah, or nah, or tidak, right? Back to me. This one, how would I say this one? Yang ini. Yang ini. Yang ini. And like, if you're saying this one, you might actually be like pointing at it as well. So yeah.
Yang ini.
Yang ini, that is going to be itu. 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 And my guess is if I wanted to say that one, I would say yang itu. So rather than yang ini, I might say yang itu if I'm pointing at something. Enough is cukup. Cukup. So maybe somebody's like, imagine I'm at the shop and somebody is like putting sugar into my tea. They'll do 1, 2, and I'll say cukup. Cukup. Got that one. Ooh, very. Now, I made a funny mistake, not in Indonesia, in Malaysia a few years ago, where, again, I was trying to do this thing where you convert from kind of your English brain to your Bahasa Malaysia or Bahasa Indonesia brain, and terima kasih means thank you very much. And I assumed that terima kasih was like very much like thank you a lot. And so I think I said to somebody, bagus means good. And I said, teri bagus. And they erupted in laughter. It's like they were laughing at me because I said the most ridiculous sounding thing ever. It's just not two words you put together. So I don't know what the word very is. That's just a story.
Banget.
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 Banget. I had no idea. Okay, so I'm going to write that one down. Banget is very. I'm not sure how I'd use this one though. Doesn't really help me here. And I noticed that at the bottom, it's a very limited kind of situation that's down here. So I had no idea about banget. Just. Only. Easy. Aja. So I'm trying not to look at my notes here as I'm doing this. Aja. Yeah, got that one. So you might say aja aja, a little. Sedikit. Sedikit. Awesome. It's always nice seeing the progress bar go up. Ooh, very formal. So now I'm looking at my notes here. Banget was very. That must have been the casual. I have no idea.
Sekali.
Sekali. Sekali. Very. Oh, see, I didn't get that one. I should have done that. Banget. Banget.
Banget.
Banget. Got that one. I. Easy. Saya. Saya. Saya.
Saya.
Ooh, again or more. How would I say I want more of something? Again, no clue here. Lagi.
Lagi.
Lagi. Okay, lagi is more. My Indonesian is little. Okay, so I can try this one. Saya bahasa Indonesia sedikit-sedikit. Saya bahasa Indonesia sedikit-sedikit. So I just said I bahasa. That might not actually be correct. Let's see. Okay. So I got the right words. I've just said them in clearly the wrong order.
Bahasa Indonesia saya sedikit-sedikit.
Okay. So you're saying bahasa Indonesia subject saya sedikit-sedikit, which means like it's little. Okay. So I had the right words, just wrong order. Okay. So bahasa, and this is nice. Okay, so this is like it's a bit more kind of helps you with words. So bahasa Indonesia, which is Indonesian, I little. Okay. So this is kind of important because we've seen this word. Okay, so I nearly got this one. So sedikit sedikit is small. Saya sedikit sedikit is like I know a little. And bahasa Indonesia saya sedikit sedikit. Okay, so we nearly got that one. If I want more, I'm gonna have to look at this one. Oh, that's actually lagi. Lagi. Okay. Very formal. Sekula. Sekuli. 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 No, it's sekali.
Sekali.
Sekali. The very was baguette. Baguette. Baguette.
Banget.
Banget. Okay, nearly. Saya. Saya. Bahasa Indonesia saya sedikit-sedikit. Okay, so that's actually useful. I've never, obviously people know I have broken Bahasa when I speak it to them, but it's actually quite handy to say Bahasa Indonesia saya sedikit-sedikit. Bahasa Indonesia saya sedikit-sedikit. Okay, that feels satisfying to say. There we go. Slowly please is how did I ask somebody to slow down? I feel like it was there we go. It's actually below. So this is a bit of a cheat. That's right. Pelan pelan. Pelan pelan. See, that was cheating. I had the answer. Pelan pelan. Pelan pelan. So we got it. Once more, pelan pelan ya, which is okay. So obviously we made that nicer. Once more, which is lagi ya, lagi ya. And like I think the difference here is there's a question mark. Lagi ya. Ah,
Sekali lagi.
no, it wasn't lagi ya, because lagi means like more, or once more. Ah, sekali lagi. So sekali was the same word for very. So it's like saying very more. Like, okay, interesting. See, again, I'm using my English brain and okay, so we nearly got that one. Again is just lagi. 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 Okay, so I got this one. Sekali. Sekali.
Sekali.
See, and that E is pronounced like it's like a ah. Sekali. Banget. Banget.
Banget.
Banget. Okay. Sounds slightly off. Once more is sekali lagi. Sekali lagi. Sekali lagi. Okay, we got that one. Bahasa Indonesia saya sedikit-sedikit. Okay, I think that's going to be my new favorite phrase. Bahasa Indonesia saya sedikit-sedikit, which is funny considering that we're learning Bahasa Indonesia here. Slowly, please, is tolong pelan-pelan. Tolong pelan-pelan. See that one again? I cheated. It was down here, but you know what? We're learning. Okay, so tolong pelan-pelan. I'm writing that one down. Slowly, please. I think that's handy because even when I used, I'll say like, for example, I'll say like, minta, I am, what's my favorite soup again? It's soto ayam, which is chicken soup. It is delicious. So I would say, minta soto ayam satu. And I remember the guy at the store broke out into like just hardcore Indonesian. And I literally, all I knew how to say was, I want one chicken soup. And maybe in that situation, it would be useful to say to him, tolong pelan pelan, tolong pelan pelan, slow down.
Pelan-pelan. Ya.
Pelan pelan, yeah. So like, please slow down, or in this case, it's like pelan pelan, yeah. Okay, I think so. It's a bit different. It's either tolong is like very formal, and ya is the informal please. So I think that's important to note that this is casual.
Pelan-pelan. Ya.
Nearly. I don't understand. Ooh, do not know this one. Okay, let's break it down.
Saya.
Saya
Ga.
ga. So saya ga gerti.
Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya gagal. Man, that's a sentence. Saya gak gerti.
Saya nggak ngerti.
It's like it. Okay, so it's like some of the vowels kind of come together.
Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya gak ngerti. Saya gak ngerti. Saya gak ngerti. Okay, saya gak ngerti. I had no idea. So, saya gak ngerti. Saya gak ngerti.
Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya gak ngerti.
Saya nggak ngerti.
which means I don't understand. Okay, I have no idea. Once more is sekali lagi, sekali lagi, sekali lagi. Ooh. What's the Indonesian for this? Okay, so that makes sense. I can see myself using this. I don't know how to say it though. So like Bahasa Indonesia. But let's actually maybe let's actually try to say this one. So Indonesian is Bahasa Indonesia. If I was gonna say like, I don't even know how I'd put this together. How to say it though? So like Bahasa Indonesia. Okay. Apa? Okay. So I remember there was that lesson a while back where we learned that the nya sound is like the, like toiletnya di mana, where is the toilet? So Bahasa Indonesianya, which is like in or di bahasa, apa
Bahasa Indonesianya?
apa bahasa Indonesianya. It makes sense. So I think a common greeting that you'll hear is like, this is actually quite useful. Like, help strangers be your teacher. So like if you're speaking to people, learn from them. This is really important. So Indonesianya, which is in like
Indonesianya, bahasa Indonesianya,
Apa bahasa Indonesianya?
apa bahasa Indonesianya. Okay, cool. So it's like there's a few pieces there, but like if you're asking somebody like how are you going or how are you doing, it's apa kabar. So apa must be what. So apa apa. So apa bahasa Indonesianya. So I had maybe we'll say like nearly because I only knew how to say Indonesian. I don't understand. I need to read this one again because have I already forgotten that one? I don't understand. Saya nyanyati. Saya nyanyati. Saya I know, understand. Saya nyanyati.
Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya. Nggak.
Nggak.
Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya. Nggak.
Saya nggak ngerti. Nearly. Slowly, please. And this is like informal, so we could say pelan-pelan ya. Pelan-pelan ya. Pelan-pelan ya. Got it. Okay. So Indonesian is Bahasa Indonesia. If I want to make it a like the Bahasa Indonesia, I put the nya on the end. And what is apa? Like apa kabar? Apa bahasa Indonesianya? Apa bahasa Indonesianya? Yeah, we got that one. Nice. I don't understand is saya nyati. Saya nyati. Ngerti.
Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya nggak ngerti.
Okay, got that one. Do you speak English? Ooh. Do you speak English? How do I say English? I know in a lot of Asian language, it's like Inggris or Ingrisi. I don't actually know. And, I guess Indonesian has a lot of loan words from Dutch. I mean, that's who they got independence from. That's what we're celebrating today on August 17th. So maybe it's like a Dutch version of saying English, like Ingrisi. That's my guess. Ingrisi. It's Inggris. Okay. So bisa, that's a word we learned earlier. So let's break it down. Bisa.
Bisa.
Okay, so bahasa means language. That's if you speak Indian language, or you might recognize the word Bahasa. It might be pronounced differently, but in my language, Sinhalese, we say Basha, which is language. So when I see the word Bahasa, I know it means language. So just like Bahasa Indonesia, which is the language of Indonesia, or Bahasa Melayu, which is Malay, it makes sense that English is Bahasa Inggris, and bisa. Bisa is can. So can, language. It's actually, if you look at the grammar, it's very simple.
Bisa bahasa Inggris?
Bisa bahasa Inggris. So I kind of only knew technically two of the words. I knew all of them. So let's put this one down as, let's put it down as no idea so we get a bit more practice. What's the Indonesian for this? Which is, apa bahasa Indonesianya? So I say what in Indonesian? Apa bahasa Indonesianya? Okay, cool. We got that one. Please write it. So again, I'm cheating here because the answers are at the bottom, but we're learning. So tolong is please. Tolong tulis. But if I was saying it like informally, I would say tulis ya. Tulis ya. So if somebody is like, if I can't understand it or I want the price, I might say like tulis ya. Tolong tulis. Yeah. They use both.
Tolong tulis? Ya.
Okay, so even tolong tulis is like kind of made softer using that ya at the end. Okay, so we nearly got that one. I don't understand, which is saya nggak ngerti. Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya nggak ngerti. See, it just sounds different when you put it together. If you listen to the words independently,
Saya. Nggak.
ga, saya nggak ngerti. Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya nggak ngerti.
Saya nggak ngerti. Okay, I think we've got it though. Do you speak English? Remember, this is easy. So the word for can is bisa, and then language is bahasa, and then the language, like the type of language, is bahasa Inggris. Bisa bahasa Inggris. Bisa bahasa Inggris. Okay, we got that one. Nice. Please write it is tolong tulis ya. Tolong tulis ya. Tolong tulis ya. Okay, got it. I'm lost. Ooh, do not know this one. It would be saya lost. Like however you say lost. It would be saya.
Saya nyasar.
Saya nyasar. Okay. So I'm going to go climb Mount Batur this week. It's unlikely I'll get lost. I think so many people do it. But if I did, I would say saya nyasar.
Saya nyasar.
Saya nyasar. I had no idea. Do you speak English? See? Okay, now I'm fucking up my English. English. Bisa bahasa Inggris? Bisa bahasa Inggris? Okay. Bisa bahasa Inggris? Nice. Got that one. I'm lost, which was... Oh man, sometimes my handwriting is so atrocious. I literally wrote this down a minute ago, which is I'm lost. Saya nyasar. Saya nyasar. Saya nyasar.
Saya nyasar.
Saya nyasar. Please write it, which is tolong tulis ya. Saya nyasar. Saya nyasar.